Dear child, I know the weight you have been carrying inside your heart. I know how tired you are of constantly searching for answers while feeling trapped between fear and hope. There have been moments when you smiled in front of others while privately battling storms no one else could see. Moments when your mind became so overwhelmed with uncertainty that even the smallest decisions felt impossible to make. You have spent so much time asking for a sign, asking for clarity, asking for some undeniable confirmation that would finally quiet the chaos inside your thoughts. You wanted something unmistakable, something powerful enough to remove every doubt and guarantee that the next step would not lead you into disappointment. Yet even while you were waiting for some dramatic revelation, the quiet truth inside your soul continued speaking to you over and over again. The problem was never that guidance was absent. The problem was that you kept expecting guidance to arrive in a different form. You believed the answer would come through certainty so complete that fear would completely disappear. But beloved, life does not unfold that way. Faith does not begin after fear is gone. Faith begins when you choose to move, even while fear is still whispering in your ear. And I know how difficult that feels for you, because you have spent so long trying to protect yourself from pain. You have been careful with your heart, because you know what disappointment feels like. You know what it feels like to trust something that later fell apart. You know what it feels like to hope deeply only to watch circumstances move differently than you expected. Those experiences taught you to become cautious. They taught you to hesitate before risking your emotions, your dreams, and your future again. But somewhere along the way, caution slowly transformed into paralysis. Overthinking became your hiding place. Waiting became your comfort zone. Doubt became the voice you trusted most. You convinced yourself that if you just analyzed everything long enough, you could avoid mistakes completely. Yet the more you delayed, the heavier your spirit became. Because your soul was never designed to live trapped inside endless hesitation. Deep inside yourself, you already know there is something more waiting for you. You feel it during quiet moments when the distractions fade away. You feel it when your current life no longer satisfies the deeper hunger inside your spirit. You feel it when your heart grows restless, even in situations that once felt comfortable. That restlessness is not random, my child. It is not selfishness. It is not ingratitude. It is the evidence of growth. You are changing. You are evolving. The version of yourself that once fit perfectly inside certain relationships, environments, routines, and identities no longer fully exists. Yet you keep trying to force yourself backward into spaces your soul has already outgrown. You keep trying to silence the dreams awakening inside you because you fear what change may cost. You fear the opinions of others. You fear failure. You fear making the wrong decision. You fear losing stability. You fear beginning again. But beloved, remaining stuck in a place that no longer aligns with your spirit carries its own cost as well. Staying where you no longer belong slowly drains your joy, your energy, your creativity, and your sense of purpose. You may avoid temporary discomfort, but you also postpone the life your heart truly longs to experience. There is a difference between safety and stagnation, and too often you confuse the two. Familiarity can feel safe simply because it is known, even when it quietly suffocates your growth. This is why your soul feels restless. This is why your heart feels divided. One part of you desperately wants to stay where things are predictable. Another part of you knows you were created for something greater than merely surviving inside a life that no longer fulfills you. And precious one, that inner conflict is not proof that something is wrong with you. It is proof that transformation is already happening. Every person who steps into a new season first experiences the discomfort of leaving behind an old one. Growth often feels confusing because you are standing between two identities, the person you used to be and the person you are becoming. One version feels familiar, the other feels uncertain. Yet your spirit already recognizes which direction carries life, truth, and purpose. The difficulty is not in knowing. The difficulty is in trusting yourself enough to act on what you know. You keep asking for more signs because you hope another sign will remove the responsibility of courage. But courage cannot be replaced by confirmation. At some point, you must choose movement. At some point, you must trust the quiet wisdom planted inside your heart. At some point, you must stop pretending you are confused when deep down your soul already understands what needs to happen next. You know the conversation you have been avoiding. You know the opportunity you keep delaying. You know the dream that continues returning to your thoughts, no matter how many times you try to dismiss it. You know the environments draining your peace. You know the habits keeping you emotionally trapped. You know the fears that have become excuses. Beloved child, this is your reminder that you do not need perfect certainty before taking the next step. You only need enough courage to begin. The future does not reveal itself all at once because life was never meant to be controlled that way. You are not supposed to have every answer immediately. You are supposed to learn trust through movement. Think about how many times in your life clarity arrived only after you acted. Think about how many lessons became visible only while you were walking through difficult seasons. Understanding often comes after obedience, not before it. Yet fear keeps trying to convince you that movement is dangerous. Fear tells you that if you cannot predict the outcome, you should remain where you are. Fear tells you that failure would destroy you. But beloved, failure has never had the power to destroy the person you are becoming. Every mistake you survived taught you wisdom. Every painful experience strengthened your resilience. Every setback developed qualities inside you that comfort never could. You have already overcome things you once believed would break you completely. Do not underestimate your ability to adapt, recover, learn, and rise again. You are far stronger than your anxious thoughts allow you to believe. And even if the path ahead includes challenges, that does not mean you are walking the wrong direction. Growth is often uncomfortable because transformation requires letting go of old versions of yourself. You cannot fully step into your future while clinging tightly to everything from your past. Some mindsets must be released. Some fears must be confronted. Some attachments must end. Some identities must evolve. That process feels painful because human beings naturally seek familiarity. Yet everything meaningful in your life has required change at some point. Every new chapter begins by leaving an old one behind. And beloved, you are standing at the doorway of a new chapter now. Your soul knows it. That is why you cannot fully settle anymore. That is why the discomfort keeps growing louder. That is why your spirit keeps searching for confirmation. Deep inside, you already sense that waiting endlessly is no longer serving you. The season of preparation has already shaped you in many ways. You have learned enough. You have reflected enough. You have questioned yourself enough. Now your spirit is asking for movement. Not reckless movement. Not impulsive decisions driven by emotion alone, but intentional, courageous action aligned with the truth you already carry inside yourself. This is your signal to stop shrinking your life around fear. This is your signal to stop abandoning your deeper desires simply because they challenge the expectations of others. You were not created to spend your entire life trying to fit inside spaces your soul has outgrown. You were created to become fully alive. And becoming fully alive requires honesty with yourself. It requires acknowledging what no longer aligns. It requires admitting when a path no longer fits the person you are becoming. It requires trusting that your growth is not betrayal. You are allowed to evolve. You are allowed to choose differently than you once did. You are allowed to outgrow dreams, environments, and identities that once felt right for you. That does not make you weak or inconsistent. It makes you human. Every season teaches something different. And now your spirit is asking you to stop resisting the next stage of your journey. Beloved child, listen carefully to the quiet knowing rising inside your heart right now. Stop dismissing it simply because it feels uncomfortable. Stop waiting for someone else to hand you permission to become who you were created to be. The permission has already been placed within you. The strength has already been growing inside you. The guidance has already been whispering to your soul. Now the only question remaining is whether you will finally trust it enough to move forward. You do not need complete certainty. You do not need guarantees. You do not need fear to disappear first. You only need the willingness to take the next step. And as you take it, more clarity will come. More strength will come. More peace will come. The path ahead may not unfold all at once, but each courageous decision will reveal the next piece of the journey. So rise now, precious one. Stop standing at the edge of your own future while fear convinces you to remain stuck in hesitation. Stop asking for signs while ignoring the truth already living inside your spirit. This moment, this stirring inside your chest, this deep knowing you cannot escape anymore. This is your confirmation. You are ready for the next chapter. You are stronger than your fear. You are more capable than your doubts. And the life waiting for you beyond this season of hesitation is far greater than anything fear is trying to keep you attached to now.